welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Stoke against Manchester United. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And we're underway. Hoofs it forward.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Well, they can break here. It's a loose ball.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Simple decision for the referee. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's gone for it! Good effort first time.
And it was certainly struck well enough. That was beautiful contact.
Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met. And the fans are asking for more of the same. Ball's out on the left now. Tries a through ball. Can he finish? Given gets good distance on it. He's missed another one.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? No, that's not the ball he wanted. Shaw. Manchester United pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Now it's Crouch. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Icardi. Mauro Icardi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Still goalless at the moment. Looks to slip it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Shapes the shoots. Goal! Manchester United! Oh, even a section of the opposition fans are applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that. If you connect well, it will swerve and dip all over the place. It's just so hard to predict.
Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. They have to stay focused.
Stoke come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Where to from here? Arnautovic pumps it upfield. Shaw. And it's Crouch. So So they got the only goal to make it 1-0.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Gets it upfield. Manchester United emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. It's Crouch! That is wayward.
You know what you need when you get in those positions is composure and coolness, and he just didn't show enough of it.
Blint. Shaw. One matter. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward it goes. Arnautovic plays it in, and he won't reach that. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Manchester United are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Powell. Shaw. Shaqiri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Arnautovic aimed forward. Shaqiri gets it back. Goes long and forward. Crouch! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
That's it! And that's a goal kick. And that's caused a worry or two. The referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution now.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Played out to the right. Shaw. And Messi! And in it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
Manchester United get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Memphis Depay has a look inside the box. Shaqiri. He's going to make this theirs. Manchester United somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though. Cuts it out.
What a good way to assert your authority for the...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Crouch. Oh, that's nicely done. Now it's Crouch. Messi. Now the pass. Icardi. Mauro Icardi! And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I thought he did very well to make the most of the space down the middle. It's good, intelligent play.
Pass he's looking for. It's a long forward pass. Messi. And Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he just opted for raw power.
Fence has got rid of that. Herrera. Shaw.
Messi can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
And it's Messi. Messi brings the ball forward. Messi. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Paulo Dybala just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Spoon forward. Messi into opposition territory. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Keeper's got good distance on that. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Manchester United being made to look sloppy in possession here. Ricardo Rodriguez closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. Mauro Icardi passes it through. It's a great ball. And the finish! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Van Ginkel. Martial. And it's Messi. Now the pass. Mauro Icardi! That is brilliant! Mauro Icardi! They are running riot! That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Manchester United tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Another piece of really good defending. And the Herrera. Messi. Icardi. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's Crouch. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Martial, Blind, looks it towards the front. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Messi tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. And the Herrera. Tries a long pass towards the front. Well positioned to make that interception. Crouch. Hurtles into the tackle. Oh, great ball! Thrust towards the front line. And it's Messi. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Icardi. And Icardi! There is the final whistle. Manchester United, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Your reflections then, Jim?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested.